Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. The G4 meltdown, it's only gotten worse. You know, if there's one thing people are pretty much aware of when it comes to G4's revival, which, well, now it's collapsing demise, would be, well, this complete feminist meltdown that we saw. You know, you want to talk about a way to completely destroy your brand, then attack your fans, because that's the worst possible decision you could make. I mean, you know, it's called respect for a reason, but no, G4 doesn't respect their fans, and it's absolutely disgusting, and they're getting destroyed for it. You look at the video of Frosk and her feminist meltdown, it's 26,000 dislikes, and then people are just completely destroying, G4TV in the comments, which I'm surprised those are still up. That's a shock. I guess I just haven't discovered how to, remove those, because typically you'd see that happen. There were some good statements here like this one. The men clapping in the background as the strong whammon destroyed their platform and fan base was pathetic and hilarious. I mean, they're getting completely destroyed. And then it goes even further with restricting their own subreddit. They're going full lockdown mode. Hey G4 community, it's been a long couple of days. Thank you for those who have continued to stay civil in discussion, but the type of communication from both sides is making it impossible for the overwhelming majority of people to have civil discussions. G4 is a place for people to come together to talk about all things they love and are excited about, and we'd like to keep it that way.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Yeah, that's really telling that you'd want people to come together when you're attacking your fans and calling them bigots. Like, nobody likes that, and these are the people that they want to consume their product, and yet they're attacking their target audience. Because that's definitely going to help you grow. No, these are people that don't care about growing their platform. Rather, they just want to lecture you. You know, they don't really care about the fans, and they clearly don't understand what made G4 so great. You know, G4, it was good because it was entertaining, it was fun, and, you learn more about gaming with that, as well as technology. There was a lot of good stuff. You pay an entertainer to go up on stage to dance, right? Because it's about entertainment. You don't pay them to go up there and go, oh, but you're a bigot. It's not, you don't pay them to go up there and talk about their politics and then insult the fans. And they clearly don't understand that. And when you look at this, because of this major backlash that's been going on, well, the fans themselves have made their voices be heard. So if you go to their social blade right now, you'll see that as of the recording of this video, they have lost 4,000 subs. 2,000 on Thursday, 1,000 on Friday, and 1,000 on Saturday. So this is kind of popping that up a little bit more for you to see a little better. And that's not a good sign for them. This whole thing is basically just one big battleground they've set up now. And they've upset the fans this way. Because, look, fans don't want to be called these things, especially when it's something that they're not. You need these fans to help you thrive. Content creators wouldn't be where they were without their fans. And it's the respect between them and their fans. I mean, it really is. It goes both ways. It's not a one-way street. And, you look at this, this was, I believe, a live stream that they had that was recently posted. And if you look at it, I mean, 3,000 downvotes currently as of the recording of this video. Because people are upset with G4, understandably so. You had people that were coming in here that were saying, the world, tell me you're not important without telling me that you're not important. Frost, hold my beer. and then this one, this was really good. I get to watch the rise and fall of G4 twice. Let's say we do it again in 20 years. Man, can you imagine being the owner of G4TV and pumping all this money into them to have all this studio equipment and everything? Hire all these people to work for him to be hosts and whatnot. And then you have Justin Bieber go on a feminist rant. Like, I mean, could you imagine just watching the network that you just revived basically just kill itself? Man, I know I'd be furious. I'd be livid seeing all that money go into it just to see one feminist idiot come in and have to screech your politics and attack the fans and then just ruin everything. Like, oh man, she'd be fired on the spot. I'll tell you right now, that wouldn't have even happened. She would have been fired if she started that rant. Like, I would have fired her. One person said, in current year, I've become quite used to seeing the desecrated corpse of something I once enjoyed being paraded around by people who have no idea what made the thing great in the first place. Hollow and sad, the return of G4 could have been something great, which, yeah, it's true, could have been. Watching it crash and burn is entertainment enough. I mean, yeah, pretty much at this point. I mean, they asked for it. And while gamers are clearly upset, well, guess what? Game journalists come in to protect G4.
Yes. Oh my God.
I don't think anyone's surprised that they would. Now we're starting to see articles get pumped out by, like, Game Rant and Kotaku and all this stuff, like, praising it. You know, going, oh yes, slay queen, slay! Which I don't think anyone's shocked in the slightest to see all these game journalists come in and just completely be cucked for Frosk and G4TV for allowing this to go on, right? And so you take a look at this. Like, for example, Game Rant was talking about G4TV host speaks out against sexism in the games industry. G4TV host Frosk had some strong words during a recent episode of X-Play against sexism in the games industry, including her own experience at G4. And then this one by Kotaku. G4 host slams X-Play's audience sexist expectations. Indiana Frostgurden Black laid waste to shitty gamers on yesterday's X-Play stream. Kotaku, tell us how you really feel. Because we all know these game journalists like Kotaku and IGN and Polygon, they hate gamers. We know this. I mean, basically G4TV in the modern day now is like a podcast version of like Kotaku and Polygon now. I mean, let's be real. That's basically what it is. Cult hit gaming channel G4 has only been back for a few months after its nearly decade-long hiatus, and already the hosts are fed up with some of the assholes in the audience. Seriously, like, they're praising this. They love this. Like, game journalism in the modern day, it is garbage. Former esports commentator and new X-Play co-host Indiana Frostgurden Black specifically called out the crude sexism of viewers, online commentators, and other randos that she still faces in gaming in the year 2021. Like I said, they're eating this up, which I don't think this comes to anyone's surprise. Because, you know, they always love to attack gamers, so of course, this is stuff they love. It's like, you know, with Adam Sessler also. You know, Adam Sessler is an insane woke clown now. I mean, going around and attacking Republicans, like, you know, like, some of the people that grew up watching him, like, when you think about it, some of them might have grown up to be Republicans. And yet here he is trying to alienate his audience and attack half of them. And then, you know, which was even stupider was whenever he was clapping like a cucked seal, whenever he was basically watching his brand get destroyed by Machine Gun Kelly giving off her feminist rant.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
But then, of course, you know, you have Frostgurden, who's been trying to steer the pot also by trying to go after people by stating things like this. My inbox looking like some weak-ass Xbox Live messages these days. Thanks for the engagement on my stuff. Taking these clicks all the way to the bank. And the thing is that it wasn't even about her looks. What it was actually about was that she actually had her facts on gaming wrong in a video. So this was the video right here, which was 2022 Xbox Preview and Predictions X-Play. Now, she actually was off on several things like PlayStation facts, as well as thinking that BioWare was owned by Xbox. It's owned by EA. And she thought that the Harry Potter game was going to be exclusive to Xbox. Like, she's supposed to have, like, knowledge of this stuff. She's supposed to research this stuff. And then, of course, because she didn't know any of this stuff, yeah, people came in there and they were dragging her on Twitter. It had nothing to do with her appearance. It had nothing to do with her being, you know, objectified. It had nothing to do with it. But that's what she tried to do to play victim. this is exactly what she did, and then attacked people because, she had her facts wrong. That's what it was. So, of course, she continues this saying, lol, they so mad. And here she is trying to stir up the pot. Now, again, of course, these emails, though, so she's supposed to be presenting what seems like emails that have been sent to her, and they seem like they're fake to me. Like, now I could be wrong and they could be real, but they don't seem real. They seem like they're manufactured. Like, look at this. You were too ugly to do bad things to, and you look like you eat shit. End yourself. Like, I don't condone things like that. Like, I don't condone anybody, like, trying to go and attack anyone. It's like I always say, don't bother these people, leave them alone. And, if there were actually people doing this, then of course it's not right, and, people shouldn't do this. But, there was also this right here. Lamau, you're an SJW creature. I used to like you. Now I feel like you probably hate straight people like the rest of you fives. I'm not watching this and shit no more. Just like you said, you just lost a black supporter. I hope you're happy. Yeah, her losing a black supporter would be more important to her than if she were to lose a white one, I bet. But this is my point. Like, they're just continuing to burn themselves to the ground. You never attack your fan base. It shouldn't matter what somebody's political affiliation is. Whether you're of the right or the left, apolitical, like, none of that should matter. The job is to entertain. Anybody that tries to do stuff like this, that's the point. It's to entertain. You have better YouTubers out there that do game reviews that make them fun and interesting than, G4 of the modern day. Like, G4 coming back is like Pet Cemetery, and you just know something's not right. That's pretty much what it is now. And look, anybody that supports anybody, they're not going to support people that hate them. They're not going to do that. And that's the big thing here. G4, they have attacked their audience. Gamers are upset. And, they're going to stand against G4, rightfully so, because of what G4's done and how they've acted. And, G4 has basically just dug their own grave. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here. And make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated. And it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.